What up, what up, what up? Sadly, I only use small size. Sadly. I could have been up a couple thousand, but I didn't push the size. I just, just kind of was soft on the size. Uh-oh. Are we gonna go again here? Shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Sizing down a little bit. Okay. Giving it a sec. It might still be holding, it looks like, but definitely under a little bit of stress. Oh, okay, it's pulling back. Sizing down to starter size. Bro, I could have done way better. But I'm trading like a little baby here. Like after I made money in the first move, I'm like, it's kind of too late to put out size, so I'll just like not even bother. But at least we got something right there. Sticking to starter size here for now. It definitely seems like it is trying to go again here, but it could be a little extended off the last push there. Ooh, bigger loss there, not good. Okay, maybe it might need to pull back again because we got up there, didn't quite go. Not good. Dang, that's not good. It's like a false breakout there, man. That's not what I want to see. And see, that trade like that is the trade where I'm looking to like go crazy. So the risk is real because if I didn't get fill, I would have lost like 60 cents and would have been back to flat or red. On the contrary, if we could have pushed over 12, then it would have been great. Good dip there, but I'm out too soon. Triad, what's up, brother? Oh no. I am getting blazed here. It's gonna bounce back up a little bit. So I'm early there for that dip. Do I want to try again? It's too late. See, instead of saying that out loud, I just need to just hit the buy button, right? Oh man. Not good. Not good. Not good enough. It definitely looks like this could be backside though, so man. Look at this. Look at these trades here. Sense wise. $7 to $8. 7 to 8.13. Okay, small loss right here. 807 to 876. 876 to 920. 874 to 950. I should have been up thousands, but I didn't put out size. I didn't put out freaking size, man. These three trades alone is like 6,000. It's those three trades alone. I don't know. Like I typed it in, I pulled it up, and I did everything right to start off slow, but just didn't put the size. Like part of me almost felt like maybe I missed the move because I used small size, and now it's time to pull back. And so sizing up now is gonna be too late. And then I ultimately just not didn't use size. Not not good. The sense right there is like if we were to put out just a little bit of size, like we would have been up like 5,000 to 6,000 there. So not good in that aspect, but good to be green and made something. But man, fumbling, fumbling. It could be backside, and we did get back 400. Dang man, you can't ask for a smoother move. For what I'm looking for, I can't ask for a smoother move. But I should probably keep still paying attention here to lows, just in case. And played myself there, brother. Feeling the FOMO, but I will regain focus. Okay, so it curled up nicely there. It's a pretty good dip, actually. Should have been paying attention. So we got highs around 1170s. Throwing out like a baby trade here just to see if it goes. Bro, this is such great price action for what I like. Wait, didn't I hit what? Why did it sell everything? What's up with the hotkey? Hmm. Gotta come here with an intensity like no other to capitalize. If you're too soft, you're not gonna get the move when the move happens. Gotta be a little bit more hawkish, as the Fed would say. So being that this could be backside, right now I just am sticking to starter size, watching the pullback, not looking to be a hero here. Not unless it goes to 13, 14, 15. I can try again, but other than that, smaller size, taking it easy, not pushing it. Yeah, the correct thing to do is to call it a day right now, honestly. That is the correct thing to do. That is the ideal thing to do here in this situation. But we will somehow still be here till 12 p.m. today. I would hope adding to the gains. Yesterday we gave back, which was not ideal, not good. Even with a really small size, we caught one nice trade on the dip and rip, the first dip and rip yesterday. And then after that, it was just I just threw in the towel. I did see the move, like I didn't watch it, but I saw the stock go over 25, and I'm like, okay, maybe we'll see 30. And it did eventually get to 30, 37, but I didn't look at the price action. I didn't look at the price action at all because I kind of just said that was the day, and it ended up going to like 40 bucks. The thing that I don't like is that I didn't make money between 15 all the way to 23. So I was like, okay, that's it. If we're not making money there, bro, it's like, I mean, it depends on your approach. You can definitely stick around and keep trying, but it's like that's a good sample size to say, hey, we'll have to see if it means business. Yeah, maybe over, I mean, even over 11 is going to be dangerous still because we can then get to like 11:20 and then like right back down. So I don't want to use size at all unless it makes a new high actually. Here's some extra volume. High and low, high and low. Triad, you caught the move. Looks like you caught the move as well. Nice. SF, I traded the move like a little girl, man, and didn't size up. And oh, we were green, which is good, but you know, could have been up at like 5, 6,000, which would have been lovely. So being that we're here, you know, I'm just taking it easy with really small size again. I think the pullback trades are interesting to keep an eye on, but unless it like goes again, I'm not gonna size back up. Sticking to 80 shares. Sticking to 80 shares, which is extremely small size. And I want to be careful if something else is moving up, but it's not holding up. Yeah, I know the little girl thing might offend some people. Oh, you guys ever see the jokes they used to make back in like 2000, 2005? Like I was watching this WWE thing, and the things they were saying in this match, and it's like, wow, if that was today, the entire organization would have been blacklisted and delisted and just lawsuits on lawsuits. So maybe I have to say I traded the move like a scared man or something. I don't know. I traded the move like a baby. Time 7:30. We did take a loss somewhere. I think for the new high, we bought. This was a nice trade, almost 40 cents. And then we bought at 11:30 and came out at 16 and even 85 a little bit. The earlier trades though, right? A dollar share here, a small loss, and then a 70-cent winner. And then what's this about a 50-cent winner or so? And then a 75-cent winner. Man, RILY, RILY hitting the scanner. I don't check for news. I kind of just look at the price action. 95 is the high. The volume so far is a little lighter. Okay, there's a new high. See, it looks like it's choppy. Yeah, this is choppy. Right there. There's no need to even like wait over four. There should be 450. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good on this one. BBLG, and I'm in that dip, but I'm out of the dip too soon, which would have been a decent trade at least. So nothing really looking great right now. Just waiting. CYN a little pricey from yesterday. Surprisingly held up after the offering. Will we see $30 again? Perhaps. On a stock like this, everyone in the chat room, we should all be up like 20,000 plus, man. Like it's just insane to for me not to make anything on this thing after the open. It's just comical. Okay, let me check out the comments here, or else I'll start to fall to sleep. I gotta check out the comments, or I'll fall to sleep here. Pre-market, man. Pre-market. GVH. Didn't receive. Oh, okay. It looks like it did hit the scans earlier. Oh man. GVH and RILY, but RILY not gonna touch this one. Sidelines until something hits the scans. Even GVH, I think I might leave alone. QS. Why is it not hitting? Is the float higher or something? It's up 6%. Nothing looking good right now, I'd say. GVH is, cheaper stock at 30 cents, but not super interested. BBLG is backsided. I think. Backside. GVH pushing up to 32. 32.4 for the highs. Seven a.m. spike is paying off. But we need to do better because there's days where we're down like 800 on nonsense. On these days like today, we gotta make it count. Can't be afraid of greatness. On the other side of fear is our dreams. And we have to make our dreams a reality. So, Zay, if you're listening, it feels like this one isn't moving enough for my liking. Yeah, I still got BBLG up. It's just on a different screen. $34. I see how this one is moving, but you know, it's like the range isn't as big, but maybe there could be something. 34.7 for the highs. 35. Okay, it's opening up some more. Aw. All right. I'll leave this one for now. I think there's something in there, but it still needs to open up some more, I think. HCWB. HCWB. There's over 7. Six, 590 to 610, 615. Looks like it might be pump and dump. Pump and dump. Looks like I will not be adding liquidity for their pump and dump. I'm not going to be taking any of that selling pressure to the depths with that. Going in there is like giving liquidation to whoever is already in so they can get out easily. Some of these companies, they can be like a guy in a basement or something. Just one desk in an office space calling themselves a company. Sometimes people can, despite there being so much regulation, sometimes people can get pretty far, and it's happened before, I'm sure. GPH, red to green. $32 to $37, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna just keep leaving it alone unless it opens up even more. Alamo, words are powerful, perhaps. I guess it depends on the person. I guess it depends on who's saying it and who's listening, right? Some things can mean something to one person and then nothing to someone else, and then vice versa. Is this a good dip here? 36 GVH. I'm not gonna touch this one still. I'm just gonna keep waiting. There's 37, 38, not bad. Okay, now that was a good dip there for the three bar play. And 39, it seems like it's giving a little bit more range here. Definitely looking more attractive here. I can throw out some micro size on the next dip just to see. 40, yeah, it's definitely giving some more range. It's a 4 cents off the last dip. Okay, let's see. Now, will the next dip that I'm buying work? That's the key question here. 40. So I've changed my mind here just like that, right after that last big move and then that micro pullback there. Time. Okay, maybe I use the actual size. I'll increase my size a little as I go. Was that 40, 80 for the highs there? I'm still holding something. I'm early. 39.4. Oh no, that was gonna work. Damn. What did I get filled? 39.2 somehow. Bids are at 40, but okay. 54. It should go. We're getting enough buying. There's a lot of big bids. Time. I'm trying for over 41, but not really making any progress there. There's a new candle on the 5. Hmm. Damn. Small size again on it. Yeah, of course, as I'm starting to get involved, it doesn't go right. Classic. But this time, will it hold up the dip? Our candlestick is red. We'll see if it's able to give a tight pullback here. See, I needed to be in on that last dip from 32 to 40. That's the trade I should have been taking. Maybe a little too slow to actually get involved. But I was surprised that it gave such a good move there. Because we were just like slow grinding 1 cent, 1 cent. 36.9. HCWB, I'm not really trusting it yet. Actually, this will be interesting here. $1,500. Okay. Forgot to change that hotkey around. Maybe a little too late to add then. So this position is supposed to be my starter position here, but it's 8 a.m. 'Dang, that seller got bought up. What's the low? Yeah, okay. See, I should be risking a full cent in this trade there. I'm out a little early. LCFY. Maybe another pump and dump. Pump and dumps. VWAP is all the way at 29. There's 35. I'm watching the pullback here. Okay. Okay. I don't know if we'll get another chance, but not a bad bounce so far. What's the high of this range? Damn. Big seller here, 37. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So we never really had another chance down there after that low. Don't tell me it's failing after that nice bounce. It's a little high though to start adding, but okay. Well, I thought we might have had a bounce going there. Looks like it's not the case. Maybe VWAP. We got 38 in this range here. SI 35 or highs there. $32, bro. What are these fills? I'm using a really small size, but still, what was that? Okay, I'm back on the sidelines. What the hell with these penny stocks? 35. I'll just go to 60 since I said I'm not going to trade it, right? To give me ultimate FOMO here. To give me ultimate FOMO. BBLG for a curl. I'll check it out. Perhaps. I'm just losing here, man. I was up 1600. I'm now up. Maybe I need to shut it down now. Ideally I should be walking away. Ideally. I lost in every side stock like 20 bucks. And then 80 bucks on this one. Not using size on the other one, not good. Now the day just doesn't feel the same. I don't think it's like a FOMO thing for me, but more so like just doing the job the right way when the opportunity is there. It's more of that. The money is great at the end of it, but the money is really and truly a reward of just doing it how it's supposed to be done to the highest level. To the highest level. BBLG slowly curling up. I might take a break and come back in like 5. Something I miss about being on the West Coast is that we would order some insane breakfast burritos, man. Where I am right now, the breakfast burritos are like complete and utter nonsense. There's maybe one place I can think of, but it's kind of far. But those breakfast burritos on the West Coast are next level. CYN. I don't know about this price point, man. This price point might not be my cup of tea here. I didn't really lose a lot, but the loss that I took actually came on BBLG, right? When I was up 1,400 or whatever, and then I took like 3,000 shares somewhere around 11 and got cooked on this green candle here actually. This is where I lost like 500 in one trade. Or it might have been leading into this red candle. In this area here. Yeah, GVH finally curling up. I could have stuck with it and kept trying, but GNS, not much. All right, I'll be back in like a minute or two. Squid Games. Honestly, I haven't watched any TV, man, in a long time. I've only watched Star Wars shows and then the show called The Boys. That's about it. Squid Games, haven't seen since season one. Probably never gonna watch any of it. One and done. It is good to have some GVH at 37. It's good to have those fresh TV shows like that every now and again, though. Something authentic and different. It reminds me of when I watched Mad Max. It's like you would never expect a movie to be like that, but so different compared to what a normal movie would be, but it was still pretty good. GVH, small pullback here. For a show like The Boys, I'm surprised that it's like not more popular, but it might not be everybody's thing. I would definitely recommend people check it out if you're like looking for a show to watch at some point. If you've ever seen, oh, everyone knows of like Superman, right? It's like a spin-off of that, but it's like real life, like how it would really be. and it's pretty goring and graphic. A spin off of like DC Comics. Maybe LG's tape is going berserk here. Those type of shows though are hard to write because the villains are so powerful that they can like the show really and truly, if it's to be really real, like the show would be over in the first minute of the show, right? But for what it is fairly decent. BBLG slowly curling up. Maybe some behind the scenes orders going through, which is why the tape is maybe moving so crazy. I have no idea how the math works, right? I was also shocked to be on the exchange and see that most of the volume go in at the close, which I would have never thought to be the case. The volume nearly doubles at the close every time, every day, in the last like 5 minutes of the day. Anybody holding from 750s, $8? Gosh, what is the chat room talking about here? Chat room is cooked right now. GVH back down a bit. BBLG on the up and up. Will the VWAP pose a resistance here? CNVS. CNVS highs were at 60. Currently it's 530. Can we have something that's not a pump and dump? I'm long, starter size, mid-teens, high teens, and there's 36. And do we have what it takes though to get over 40? I'll just cut it. Fair fills there actually. So CNVS, perhaps there could be something there, but for now it's looking a little slow. There's 550. I don't know, it's a little shaky. It's not, at least not yet. Maybe in the next 2 minutes we'll see if it does take off, but up and down. Full seesaw. Are any of you guys from New York or the tri-state area? We got to do something in New York this summer. We were planning a boot camp. It looks like it's not going to happen, sadly. Sadly. But I think maybe something, at least something, maybe even if it's a little bit more, informal, like just meet up at a location kind of thing. Say born and raised. Born and raised. The boot camp, man. So we'll probably do the boot camp next year, which, I talked a lot about doing it earlier this year, later into even Q1. But there are some back end things that, everything didn't line up. So we might wait till next year, more than likely. CNVS pulling back. Yeah, a couple of people. Nothing else really looks like it's moving yet. So Peter, you're my next door neighbor then. The first Merciless Markets boot camp. And the fact that we didn't get it done is not great, but there were some things that made it complicated for us. But next year for sure. So yeah, I'm thinking like maybe something a little bit more, relaxed at least. Let's say I don't know if that's maybe the best word to use, but a seminar is going to be, of course, structured and very informative, right? But if we're to do something casual, I think that could work too, just for at least like a meetup, myself and some of the team house guys, CYN, the team house. Shout out to Rosario, I think was the name, if I remember correctly. The last time we did meet up in New York, we ran into someone at a seminar that knew us. So we all kind of hung out, got lunch. CYN curling up a little bit. Is Marcelo live? By the way, guys, Marcelo's going to start live streaming at least for 30 minutes, I think, before the open or maybe into the open, something like that. Whenever he does go live, I'll post his links. So if anyone here wants to check him out, you can. If you want to see that different perspective from the mighty. He'll go live in the chat room every day, but just in case people want to like check him out on YouTube as well. Cohen. I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced Cohen. I'm guessing it's Cohen. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Yasmin, what's up? CYN. Slowly curling up. Southern Connecticut. BBLG pulled back a little bit. Man, it is Friday and it's already the end of June. I mean, this year is unbelievable, man. I don't know, but the year feels, like it just started like 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And here we are 50% through the year. It's going so quick. CYN pushing up here a little bit. What's high of day? 2504 for high of day. Will it pull back before it goes, or is it going to just go 25? There's some sellers. Bills are kind of crazy, but If we get a proper dip, I could use a little bit more size, but I have to be very, very careful to not get blazed. Oh my god. That's not good. That is blazed. See, we had a small bid and I got a little aggressive there. Maybe I need like an in-between hotkey for stocks like this. We'll see if it continues to hold 25.89 for highs for CYN. Mm, no reclaim. And I'm not gonna get filled. Alright. Worth the shot, but another loss on another side stock. Great. Lovely. Add it to the list. Another loss on yet another side stock. Did we even get a winning trade there? Let's see. 20 cents. And then a loss, which was terrible. The dip, we made 30 cents, but no size. And we had a 1 cent stop, break-even stop, which then didn't get filled. Only half of it got filled. And they're in the depths. Okay. Maybe time to shut it down, walk away, take the green. We're up 769 on the day now after all these losses. Red on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 side stocks. But everything red on everything besides BBLG. Kept it tight for the most part, but still not good. Not even one, not even $50 on one. Like there's no way I didn't make something right there. Like come on. Come on. And then it's curled all the way back up. I'm not touching it. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Did I miss anything? LCFY. Ah, of course. Lovely. Wonderful. The only stock to hold up from that's a side stock. I'm gonna miss. The moment I left too. It's just oh man. Okay, cool. No problem. We got 237. Dang. To 350 to then pull back. Nice. Where's Marcelo? Looks like the mighty might not be here. Zay, how was that price action? Did you guys make anything? SF? When I left, because I'm like, man, I'm, kind of needed a couple minutes. So 550, I don't know, will it go again? It looks like a false breakout here so far. Hmm. This one looks like it was good. I'm like, I'll come back before 9 a.m., but I had a professor that would tell me, holding up or putting your hand on your head was a sign of weakness and disrespect. And that you must always sit or stand with a good posture. It's a sign of weakness and disrespect. Face palming, you know, while you're in front of like an audience or something. Justin, looks like you got a nice trade. LCFY running the show right now. Pulling up the 10-second chart. Does it have what it takes to go on another run? It's like it's refusing to just go. Oh, son of... Okay. And yet another side stock I'm losing on. Can't get anything. I guess that dipped down too much, which makes sense. We got to 680 and then right back to 610. Probably not worth the trade since we should have kept going. Oh my goodness. I'm not getting filled. All right. Bro, I'm done, man. That's it. I'm out of here. I think I'm gonna take my 600 and walk. That's it. I know I'm kind of leaving before we even get started, but I'm gonna go mad here, losing on every single stock. So I think I'm just gonna lock it in and take the green. Stock's driving me mad here. Almost feels like a rage quit.
Yo,
Mighty, what's up, bro?
what up, bro? Just logging in. Saw that crazy secondary offering on CYN. Another one.
They had another one?
Yeah, just now.
Yeah, I was AFK, so
Bro, go check out that chart. It went from like 26 to like 17.
yeah, I see now. That's crazy. LCFY though is moving a little bit.
Yeah, he's looking all right. I'm gonna start my streaming a little bit.
Bro, I'm going mad here. I'm about to rage quit and just take the small green.
You doing well on LCFY?
I missed. I was AFK, so I kind of missed the first push, but nothing on the last big push to 680.
CFY. Now it might get tricky after that secondary offering, but I like this price range though. You has any news?
I haven't checked honestly.
All right. The news is that you're trading it.
Indeed. Indeed.
All right, I'll be back.
Oh my goodness, man. Can, can we? Smokes. Hmm. I had no confidence to hold my position there. That's what happened just now. Through 650. Dang. There's a new 5 minute candle. I'm trying to buy this pullback and scale in a little bit, but maybe my average is a little higher. Is it? I got to make sure it doesn't break down too much. I'm going to hold this with diamond hands. Small position here. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Just. Oh, that's my fault. Whatever. I should have been back out instantly. The moment it didn't go. That was a bad loss. 91 from 15. 600 shares. Pretty terrible. Could have been out for 6 cents. And of course. Come on. It's like I don't have the confidence to hold for some reason. Time 08. By the way, if you're tuning in on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Oh my gosh. Did I not make that? What? Bro, oh my gosh. No fill. Holy sh. I'm gonna go mad here. Bro, I took the size and I didn't make the money there. Again, selling too soon. I got a terrible fill, like 60 cents lower or something. What is that tip, man? There's no time to get in there. And not good, not good. I was green 600 and then I somehow didn't make any money. It just doesn't give the dips, bro. You gotta hold it, and I'm not in it. Brutal. This backside. Man, this is like, I gotta do better, bro. I didn't get nothing. $300. That's it. 1064 is the high. It's risky for sure. Bro, not getting filled there is tough. What? Bro, what was that, man? It's like it's just teleporting a dollar. It's nothing I could do. Oh my gosh, bro. No fair, man. I'm trying to not lose money as well because it's just so wild. But it just seems like if you're just in holding those lows, any dips, like you're just gonna, you're printing here. Scalps are tough. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Not good. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna ease off. If I didn't make money there, I don't stand a chance. Sidelines. And if I couldn't make money there, I need to just stop. Bro, unbelievable, man. It's down on a dip and then it just goes up $1 a share instantly. And my timing was so terrible. I didn't even count. It's like how am I in that dip with a starter and I still don't capture that dip? It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can you guys hear me in the chat room? Okay. I thought Mighty would have went into the other uh section, but yeah, not good here for me. I didn't make anything. And I'm also feeling pretty short fuse here today, which is not good. Plus 400 to flat on the name and just couldn't get anything going. Be careful of the backside. VWAP is all the way down at 705. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Right now, LCFY, one of our leading stocks. Such a clean move, man. Like, look at this setup right here. Break of 750. 9 to 1060 to 1140. I had no confidence to hold anything. My confidence was shot on this move. Or I'm in at 8, out in at 804, out at 808, and didn't get back until 915. Like, in at 915, out at 966. Could not buy another trade after that. Yeah, we'll see how it does into the open. It's definitely pretty active, and we've been getting for the last 2 days a stock that is active right away into the open. So, we'll see. I'll proceed with my small size and try to connect and go from there. Similar to yesterday, if I don't connect and I lose like $100 or two, I'm just gonna shut it down. But if we can connect and increase our size slowly and build from there, then I'll stick around a little longer. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you're tuning in. My main stock is LCFY. All the others from earlier sold off. There's BURU. There might be another cheaper stock in GVH. How's it doing? Well, not so much. Yeah, honestly, just those two is going to be my watch list. CYN, I'm going to leave alone. I'm going to leave BBLG alone. Sold off too much. Missed the first move. Present for the second move. Couldn't do anything. Tragic. Tragedy. So we got 2 minutes to the open. I'm going to wait for the open and then go from there. So we're up about 780 to start here at the open. The aim is to add a couple $100. LCFY into the open. LCFY. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you're tuning in on YouTube. Ticker symbol LCFY. Watching this one here into the open. Will we see something similar to yesterday? RD2. Could have gotten a better fill than that. Oh my God, bro. Come on. Ah, what is this price action here? And look at that, it's up 50 cents. Oh, bro. No, 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 bro. This price action pre-market is better than that. Even though it was tricky to scalp. Like, what is this? Jeez. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. LCFY I think is the one to keep an eye on here early. There are some others, but I think this is the one to watch. 1105, a bit of a triple top. And it's moving at the speed of light. Trading this with size, you got to really be careful with the fills. If you're looking to be super scalpy and really hyper scalp it, so you got to really get those clean entries. Less could be more. Man, it is tough. It is tough. It is a tough one. Bro, look at my fill on like, oh my, bro, this is unbelievable. This I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm taking. I'm gonna take my gains. I'm gonna take my 584 and shutting it down. I don't even want to look at this nonsense here after 9:30. Bro, it's a little disappointing to not make the money there in pre-market though at like 9, 10 a.m. I'm not interested in what I'm seeing here at all for price action. It's way too chaotic. There's no way I lost 40 cents per trade. If I was using size, I'd already been deep red. Insane. I take the dip, I get filled 80 cents higher, 60 cents higher. Along at 940 area. Was it gonna be here? Man. So small size there, just and this is what happened to me on Monday. Is in this situation I was using like 300 shares thinking my size was small and losing like 60 cents a trade in the chaos. I wouldn't say that after the open it feels crowded. I don't think crowded is the word. It still is moving and it's volatile, but it's just too wild. It's like too. It went from a tamed beast in pre-market to now an untamed monster here, not respecting the laws of physics. So we might see some consolidation, maybe some more consolidation. If we're to put some wider boundaries here, we're still in a consolidation. So I want to keep the small size, just keep being patient, watch the range, and then if we do end up getting another uptrend, I have to. It'll be imperative to capitalize. If I don't, I'll have to close up shop for sure at that point. No excuses. So can we buy low, sell high, maybe buy a little higher, sell a little higher in the range? You know what? I'm gonna also try and use my hotkeys from pre-market to see if there's actually better fills. This will be interesting actually. Because the fills are cooked. This is not a bad setup here so far. Yeah, I hesitated a little there at 1040. Not a bad setup. We'll see if it holds up or if we might need a full retracement when the dip comes. Unless it goes all the way to 12. In which case a double top or new highs. This is kind of high though. It's like a high. The pullback is somewhat tight, but it's kind of high here, right? If we are to go lower, we'll see. Does it have what it takes to go through 12? I should have gotten back in. There's a few sellers up there. Couple of cents. I got 20 cents stop here. Just watching to see if it does curl back up right away. If not, I'll be back out. Our 5-minute candlestick still is green. We're fighting in the range. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong hotkey. Not good. I was looking to sell half right there. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that would have been an excellent trade. Not an excellent trade. Brutal trade on that one. So we're not quite over the range of 1250. We kind of double topped. Well, never mind. It is right back over the range. Oh, man. Ah, what a mad stock this is. Bro, I can't trade this with size. Shout out to anybody. If you're not holding longer from lower, shout out to anybody who is scalping this with size. If you're scalping this like 3K size, not me. Not me on this one. This is I refuse to be up and down 3K every trade. Like, it's just too much risk here. Some people are definitely doing it for sure. Man, I want to try and hold this right here. If we end up holding above the range, like a little bit of a bigger picture trade. If not, I can try to get back in. If it comes down a bit. Okay, I'm gonna aim for lower, taking the chance here. Oh, of course, of course. Classic, classic. I was gonna try to re-average a little lower, but son of a gun. Come on. All right, now I'm holding. My stop is literally gonna be like 50 cents here. If I lose 50 cents, so be it. Much better trade. Now, if it gives the dip, I'm gonna add back. Taking it a little higher at 40s. And can we see it? Over 14. Over 14, over 14. Show me the move. Show me the moon. It is... It is pulling back all the way to 1250. Blazing me. That's what it's doing. Okay, that's fine. It's not immediate. Same trade again. A little higher fill that time. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's like I come into the open and then I can't even make nothing. Pre-market, at least even if we give back something, at least we can make some smooth gains. Into the open, I am getting discombobulated. Oh, that's way too low. Hmm. Man. And those dips like that, like what are the odds I get a good fill, you know? I'm gonna have it out with these stocks one of these days. When we finally get a smooth move. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're tuning in on YouTube. We're green 500 on the day, but you know, not doing super well here on LCFY. So we got above the pre-market high and a couple of candles closed above the level. We broke back down below and we're on a bit of a red to green here so far. Just a little tough to get this dip because it teleported up. I did take 1169 but sold it flat. Needed to hold that trade to catch this move here. So waiting again. A pullback could be good here if it comes, but the key is of course, getting in a proper entry closer towards the lows of the candlestick. We'll see. So it's back over 1240. We got highs at 14. Yeah, I'm slow to get out there. I'm gonna look to re-average. Slightly slow. Didn't break below 12. At least not yet. What was that, 70? Okay. Oh my goodness, 20. Oh, 20 for the lows there. Bro, bro. Tada. If it sells off here, I'm done. If it sells off here, I'm done. Bounce for Pastor, please. Can we double bottom this level? Okay, good. I'm gonna add a little bit. My average is $11. Can we get back to 12 over time? If this sells off though, I'm definitely done for sure. Bro, just unreal. What's the low? Okay, it's kind of a lot of risk here too. I'm only in 100 shares, but still getting cooked up. If I was using like 1,500 shares, I'd have been down like at least 5,000. It's how bad it's been. It's like just murdered. Hopefully, you guys are able to capture some trades. For the people holding longer, I think, again, probably the better approach for this one. There's a new low, but can we hold? The bid is back up. Okay, great. Lovely. Nice. So that looks like confirmation there. So this thing needs to hold up now and then retest 12.50. And tell you. Come on, KB. Where are those bulls on a good, decent looking setup here? This is my last strike. I'm on my last thread. If this one sends me into the abyss, then I am done for the week. For good old RT, let's see 1280 or 1180, 1190, 12, 1210. The new candle is 30 seconds out. We'll see if we get some buying into the new candle. $45. New candle, 8 seconds out. We're at 11:30. Does it need one more pullback? Because we've got to 50 like 3-4 times. As long as it doesn't stop me out, I am okay. Then we need to soak some more. And then fly up. As long as it doesn't fall off a cliff. And it is falling off a cliff. Great. Alright, that's the day for me. Dollar share loss again. Alright, I'm done. That's it. Taking the... my god. We're up 1,600 in the first 10 minutes of this day at 7 a.m. And here we are walking away with less than $400. Terrible, terrible. Lost on every... After BBLG, we lost on everything. We kept it tight for the most part. Like, $20, $20, $80, but LCFY plus 400 to then minus 380. Not gonna cut it. But the open, it's been, I don't know, this price action I think was awful. Pre-market was a little tough to capture the move, but even still then, way smoother compared to that. So this thing might come down all the way to VWAP here. Maybe $9. The session has been all right. Session has been all right, but I think the better opportunities have been in pre-market. We had this nice, insane move here, LCFY, starting around 840, and then BBLG, which came at 7 a.m. exactly. We destroyed this stock. We traded this stock extremely well, but I didn't use size early, like for my first 6, 7 trades, or we should have been up like 5,000 here, honestly. Which big missed opportunity there. Even with 2,000 shares, because we were catching like dollar share moves, but the size was too small. So that's the biggest thing I think today is that this was the smoothest move, the cleanest move that I had, and I didn't really put out the risk, and so I don't have that proper imbalance in my P&L, right? It's like we should be up 3, 4, 5K here. Okay, if we do lose the 2, 300 that we did on the other stock here, it's like it's no big deal, right? We gave it a good shot, but it was way too tough of a move there at the open. Pre-market, it almost seemed like it was a little too strong for the scalps. It would pull back in some areas, and then it would be up $1.15. Tough to manage risk and capture the move at the same time for LCFY. So we got green for 400 and then came back to flat and then lost 380 after the open. So hopefully, let's see that. Hopefully, Tim, Marcelo, hopefully those guys were able to make something. If you're caught on the wrong side of this stuff, it could be down thousands. Like this, I don't know, man. This just is crowded. It wasn't crowded. It was just so chaotic. Did the volume increase that much? It didn't really increase that much more versus pre-market, and yet the price action became a little bit more strange. So the key is, if you can capture some of those low points too, like the extension down, but you got to be careful with how you get filled or where you get filled, and perhaps looking to hold through on some of those moves, because you could end up stopping out too soon on some trades. This setup wasn't a bad setup right here either. 1040 if you missed the low, and then it curled up. But that's gonna do it for me, taking the small green and shutting it down. Stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you guys on Monday morning. Monday morning. All right. Hit the thumbs up on the way out, and I'll catch you guys later.